And thank you so much for coming to this very important
Friends, family, and culture enthusiasts fill the theater at Hostos Community College for the screening of the film A Tribute to Jose Chema Soto. The film, which was produced by BronxNet Television, focuses on the life and contributions of the man lovingly known as Chema to the cultural development of the Puerto Rican musical community in the South Bronx.
Si tú no sabes llegar, tú coges hasta la tercera. Y cuando escuches los cueros, tú paras muy bien la oreja.
Chema was a visionary, someone whose entire being was rooted in and dedicated to the community. He created a context where traditional Puerto Rican culture could flourish, and it continues to today. That it was first called Rincón Criollo, La Casita, and then ultimately La Casita de Chema. And it is still La Casita de Chema, and Chema lives with us.
I want to thank everybody for supporting my dad.
Puerto Rican filmmaker and photographer Felipe Garcia began this project as a labor of love with a sense of duty to his culture and to the man he considered a friend and colleague. Garcia often spent time with the musicians and community members who frequented the famed Casita de Chema, a South Bronx community garden with a replica of a traditional Puerto Rican casita. The film explores the connections Chema helped foster between the Puerto Rican diaspora in the South Bronx and the Puerto Rican musical traditions found on the island.
Oh, I started back on 2014, when the last BomPlenazo, and they call everybody on stage, to honor it, and, they left, Chema, with the audience. So I said, this guy deserves, a tribute. This guy has been for more than 30 years, promoting the bomba and plena, plus, the new generations, that they are coming from La Casita. So I decided, to take, one step. I thought it was my responsibility to, do a tribute for this guy.
The emotional tribute film featured members of the Puerto Rican diaspora and musicians from the island, and the effect that Chema influence had on their lives and the resurgence of Puerto Rican traditional music in New York. Wallace Edgecombe, former director of the arts and culture at Hostos, spoke about the mutual admiration and artistic respect he shared with Chema and why it was important for events like BomPlenazo and places like the Casita de Chema to continue for the younger generations.
And I really enjoyed the reaction of the audience. It was really special. That's why Felipe did it, to make sure that people remembered Chema and enjoyed, and celebrated Chema's life.
I want to thank everybody for supporting my dad, one of the greatest guys in the world, one of the greatest. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Chema's family was on hand to view the film, and they were grateful for the outpouring of support from the community. They vowed to honor and continue the cultural legacy their father created.
Thank you. It feels great to still know that he is still touching people. Even while I can say he's still here, maybe not physically, but in spirit he is still here because he is continuing to touch many people as he did when he was living.
Everyone, I believe. It's not just us that surrounded him with love. He was just true kind of man that touched everybody's heart.
According to the producers, the film will be making the festival rounds within the next year. Reporter for BronxNet, Ahmed Martinez.
Thank you so much.